Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Arc Basics, a show where we break down the ABCs of how to start an arc, how to accomplish things, how to achieve things, how to be the best you possibly can be. That's right, we're going with the full ABCs of arc. A for arc, B for basic, C for, well, whatever you want it to be. C can be anything. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Arc Basics. I'm Phlinger Phoo, and today we are going to be talking about one of the dudes that I normally just don't tame that often. I mean, they're really cool, they are kind of cool, but today what we're going to be doing is, well, we're going to be taming what I like to kind of refer to as the poop cow. Yeah. Yeah, I know, right? The poop cow. Okay, but the Chalicotherium. Now, the reason why I call him the poop cow, and then so many people actually say, hey, no, they throw boulders, Phlinger. Well, you know what? You're kind of right, but they also throw the exact same stuff as this little dude on the shoulder as me because they have the exact same effect. So it looks like poop, because that's what these guys throw, is poop. And yeah, that stuff right there on the ground. That's what they throw, is poop. Yeah, and they have the exact same effect on the corner of your screens. It slows you down, it snares you, and yeah, so I call them the poop cow. So we're going with that. They will forever and hereby, known things, words, all right, they will be known as that, as the poop cow or the Chalicotherium. One of the two, use whatever you want. They look like cows to me. But today we're going to be discussing how do you tame them, and then what you can do with them afterwards, because they're actually really cool. I think they're one of the more underutilized dinos when it comes to Ark Survival Evolved, because there's quite a few things that you can actually do with these guys. Because they can go into turret modes, they can be used as base to attack different bases in PvP. It's really cool. They can be used as base defense for PvP. They can also be used set up in turret mode in PvE to ward off, you know, say if you have a Trudon spawn spot next to you, or Raptors, or anything like that, you can fight them off. Just same thing with Arthropleurus and stuff like that. Now, we've already covered Arthropleurus before, but yeah, so we're going to be covering these guys now, and these guys are just as good. They're just kind of like they're kind of like the herbivore version of that kind of thing. So, yeah. All right, so today we're going to be dealing with beer. Yes, I know, that was a weird segue right there, huh? There was actually no segue, because we're talking about the Chalicotherium, and then we go to beer. That's right, because the only way to tame these guys is with beer. I mean, yeah, you don't use kibble. You can use stimberries, but the amount of taming effectiveness, or the amount of taming progress you get from using stimberries, it is so minute and so minuscule that just don't even try it. Just don't even try using the stimberries. It's not worth it. Get the beer or go home. It's as simple as that, all right? You know, it's like, besides, also, you get one of those little things where you can be like, hey, look, there's a poop cow. Hey, buddy, hold my beer. I'm going to take care of this. You can do that. It's totally, that's a thing you can totally do, all right? So now we're going to be discussing how to make beer, all right? So with beer, you go like this. You take a beer barrel. At level 36, it unlocks, which means it's kind of cool. It pretty much puts the Chalicotherium as you just can't tame it before level 36, because the beer barrel kind of just blocks you. All right, but it's actually really easy, so let's learn that up. It's 100 cementing paste, 80 metal ingots, which, yeah, it's not too bad, and 500 wood. So other than the 80 metal ingots, you can get all this stuff from raiding beaver dams. And then I've got a whole ton of beaver dams just right over there that I can go raid right quick, or, I mean, I've kind of actually been raiding them a lot. But, yeah, so I'm going to get making up the beer barrel. We're going to place that sucker down, and we're going to discuss on how to make beer, and then we're going to get some beer, and then go tame us some poop cows with the beer. Yeah, all right. All right. All right, so now that we've come out here, we've sufficiently beat down some trees, and I grabbed one Acatina paste, and we got some cementy paste, and we've got our metal. So now we can go ahead and we can just craft up the beer barrel. Wait, we have to go back to the smithy. Oreo, why didn't you bring a smithy with you in your pocket, dude? Dude, why didn't you have a smithy in your pocket, man? All right, hold on. There we go. All right, so we go back, throw all this stuff in the smithy, and then we'll make it there. Because, yeah, apparently I brought the wrong dino, so where I couldn't just make this. I probably should have just brought Bob. Oreo, why didn't you tell me to bring Bob, dude? Alright. Go over here, and of course I'm encumbered, because, you know, wood is heavy. Yeah, so, yeah, I can always just say, hey, what happened? Well, wood happened, right? Alright, so, take that, pop that in there. Alright, and beer. Nailed it! Alright, so now what you do, take this, whip this thing up, and then you put this down on Oh, a water pipe. Now, you can put it down just about anywhere, but if you don't put it on a water pipe, it's not gonna work. If you, put it on, say, if you have, rain collectors, if you have water collectors, it still won't work. Because it just won't work. You actually have to fill it up the proper way. Now, we can actually just take this and just kind of pop this down. I'm just gonna put it right out here. Alright, let's go make sure this fills up. There you go, 100% irrigated. Or 1,000 irrigated. Yeah, and all you do is just put it out, just like this. Alright? Come on. There we go. And then, I mean, you can put it all sorts of weird, funky ways out here. You know, you can put it inside your base. But as long as it's connected to water pipes, it will be fine. Alright, so now, how we go about getting this, how we go about making beer, is all you do is just take any kind of berry. But they all have to be the same. Take yellow berries, take purple berries, take blueberries. You can take magic berries. You can take, you know, orange berries. You can take any kind of berries as long as, you know, they're berry flavor, that kind of thing. And you just take them and mix them with thatch. It's pretty simple. It's pretty easy. Let's see. Where is my thatch? Thatch. There we go. Nailed it. Alright. And then you take them and then you put them inside of the beer barrel. Hello. Oh, wrong button. Wrong button. No, Oreo. Don't fall. Fine. Seriously? Alright, take two. Alright, pretend that other one didn't happen because that totally didn't happen. I totally didn't do that. Alright, so now all you do is come up here, take this stuff, just load all this stuff in here. Alright, here, we'll take out that. Bam. Take out that one. Bam. Now all we do is we wait. That's it. Now, it takes, if you have single player settings enabled, which I do not, it only takes 1 hour for each of the beer to craft. But if you have, if it's just on regular public servers, anything like that, it's gonna take you about 5 hours to make each beer. 5 hours in-game time. So yeah, it'll take a little while, and I will, I'll bring you guys back once we have beer. Alright, after a minor detour to run over, grab some cementing paste from a beaver dam, now we are ready to actually get our beer. Now, I've waited a little bit for crafting up, or for making the beer, and I'll show you that here in 1 sec. But what we need before this is, hold on. If I can spell it properly. Bam! Water jar. There we go. Nailed it. Alright, so water, crafting, bam. Let's craft up a couple of these, because we're going to need a whole bunch as we get this going, because each one of your beer inside of your, beer barrel, it takes one of these, and it consumes the water jar when it does it, so you never get the water jar back. Just so you know this, right? So, for taming Chalicotheriums or poop cows, there's a lot of waiting involved, plus also a lot of, stuff that you just kind of go through. Yeah. Alright, and then when your beer barrel has beer in it, you'll notice it has like this sudsy little effect on top of it. So, there we go. Bam! 1 beer. Alright, so let's take that out. Let's put the water jar in there. Put the water jar... Oh, because there's not enough room. Okay, I was like, hey, let's put the water jar in there. Why aren't you going? Alright, there we go. Bam! As soon as you put that in there, it creates a beer jar. Yeah. So we're going to take that, put that over there, and then let this keep going. And then we're going to come back to it after we've got a bunch more beer, because we're going to need more than one. Yep, totally going to need more than one for this. Alright, now before we head out to go tame the Chalicotherium, we're just going to cover the saddle right now. So the saddle right here, it's at level 42. It's really not that hard to craft. It's 180 fiber, 265 hide, and 45 metal ingots. But it has to be crafted in the smithy. So that's what we're going to be doing. Let's craft this sucker up. And then we're going to go heading out, and we're going to go tame ourselves the Chalicotherium. Bam! There we go. Alright, now Chalicotheriums, they can kind of spawn just about anywhere. They're kind of rare in just about anywhere other than the snow biome. Now, the snow biome, they're a little bit more common. They're still not as common as some other dinos. But, it just so happens that the first pair I found are over in the, by the mosh pit area. Okay, level 30. What's your buddy over there? Level 60. Okay, cool. All right, and see how they actually have like markings on them as they look like cows, you know, like prehistoric cows, and they throw poop. That's why I call them poop cows. Okay, so now that we're over here, now one of the easiest ways to actually do this is, well, we don't do it with a shotgun. I'll tell you that much. Just put on some ghillie gear. That allows you to sneak up behind them and stick beer up their butt. That's pretty much what you're doing. You're sticking beer up their butt. All right, we're just sneaking up on them. Here, let's go like this. Kind of duck down a little bit. Make sure you don't walk into them. Don't touch them. If you touch them, then you're never going to be able to tame them. Because they're going to end up throwing poop at you, and it's all going to be bad, and it's going to be horrible. You know what? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hello. Oreo, stop following me. All right. Let's see. Let's get up like this. Now, these guys right here, they will aggro on you. But they have to get up really wicked close. The thing is getting them to stop walking. And in the trees, it's really not that easy. But still, it's not too... There we go. Bam! Give him a beer. All right, so now, you would think that he would immediately want another beer, but that's not going to be the case. He's going to, yeah, the wait time in between each of the beer feeds, it takes a long time, especially in between the first and the second one. So... we're in for a long wait. So while we wait, there's a couple things we could probably do. All right, I mean, we could work on our poses. You want to do that, Oreo? You can totally do that. Yeah. All right. See here. Look. We could go with say. All right, Phoo, Oreo, you guys ready? We could go with a majestic pose. There we go. There's an awesome majestic pose. Right? And then we can go with the mysterious pose. Nailed it. All right. And then we can go with like the superhero pose. Because everybody wants a superhero, right? Bam! Hey! We're on a roll here. And then we can go with, like, the super villain pose. Yeah. And then we can go with, like, the super cool pose. Slightly to the left. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just being silly. But hey. Alright, so, yeah. We're just gonna wait on this guy until it's time to feed him. And it's gonna be a while. So, yeah. Right. See you guys in a bit. Alright, but after the first feed, it actually only takes probably about 30 to 40 seconds after the very first, in between the first and the second one. So now this guy right here, he's got his second feed. Now we just kind of have to just wait. And I've also been taming this one over here since I realized I had enough. There we go. Bam! Hey, there we go! We got this poop cow. Alright, let's get this guy out of here. Whoop! Come on, buddy. Come on. Get over this way. And then we'll tame up that one as well, which is going to probably take a little while, but still. Right? Alright, but now that we've got this guy, now there's a couple different cool things that we can do. You can put this guy on turret mode. See? Yeah, right here. Hold on. Bam. Behavior. Turret mode. So where he'll just sit here and he'll lob poop at just about anything that goes around him. Alright, now let's disable that. Put the saddle on this guy, and we'll show off kind of what he can do. Now these guys, they're actually pretty dang fast for herbivores, which is kind of cool. All right, yeah, it's kind of neat, which means that they can go quite a good distance. These guys, they can actually be your general use dino if that's what you want them for. Because you see this guy, he's only level 44, but he's already got 1,300 health. They can tank. They can take quite a beating. Plus, also, they have a respectable weight. They have a really good stamina. The melee damage on them, I mean, this guy's, he's really low, so you can't really expect him to have that high of melee damage. But, yeah, these guys right here, they're actually quite effective. And now the right click, or the left click attack, it's just a simple swipe, right? And also, if you look this way, it's a bite, right? But the right click attack, it shows you picking up a boulder and throwing it, but it does also have the poop effect on it, so it will snare things. All right, here, let's see if we can go get something. Which means that these guys right here, they're actually kind of like, kind of like a catapult that you can just move around. But the benefit with these guys is you can load them up onto platform saddles, and you can start hucking things off it, and then you can just quickly move them over to other saddles, which is, you know, over to another platform saddle. So they're like a catapult that you can freely move, but they don't have the range of a catapult, which is kind of unfortunate, But then again, for it to be for the weapon itself to be mobile, that's actually quite cool. Let's see, is this guy right here ready? I want to do some comparisons on these. Bam! There you go. All right, cool. All right, let's do some quick comparisons on this. Yeah, see this guy right here, level 89, already 2880 health. That is cool. 512 weight. Yeah, these guys right here, they will take just a big, huge hit. They'll also be able to tank a whole ton of stuff. If you want to use these guys, breed them, get them really high increased movement speed through the imprint, these guys can be quite good. These guys can face tank Rexes and stuff like that. It's really, really cool. Plus, also the turret mode effectiveness that they have. Yeah, it's really cool. All right, but yeah, let's see. Just remember that when you put them on turret mode, that chances are sometimes you run the risk of it can get a little bit buggy, and then the turret mode dinos they won't eat off the trough. Sometimes, not all the time. It just happens every once in a great while. But just remember, if you want these guys, you have to get the beer going. That's absolutely a requirement. Yeah. All right. So, hey, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. I hope it helped you out. I hope that it helped you one step further in your Chalicotherium or poop cow taming needs. So, hey, if you liked the video, if it helped you out, click that like button. I really appreciate that. If you're new around here, subscribe. And until next time, this is Phlinger Phoo, and take it easy, everybody. All right, everybody, you guys ready for a quick, awesome, heroic pose? Bam! Nailed it. All right, cool. Take it easy, everybody.